What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, while we do have some quick international updates for what's going on with Spider-Man No Way Home today, the majority of this video is going to focus on this morning's updates for the upcoming Disney Plus Day this Friday. Now, last year, when we had that huge Investors Day meeting in December that ended up revealing an enormous part of the Marvel Phase 4 slate, nobody knew it was coming. In fact, I did a video less than 72 hours before that reveal telling everyone to temper their expectations, and if we got a couple of new trailers, we should be excited. It was way different than that. Well, now they've actually advertised that it's coming. We know the time and place. They released the date and time this morning. We're going to get into that as well as what to expect, kind of speculate a little bit, best case, worst case scenario, what we can hope for, and what we know is absolutely coming. We're breaking it all down, Disney Plus, and brand new updates for Spider-Man No Way Home. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're still giving away a PlayStation 5, and we are almost there. 900,000 subscribers, which we could easily hit by month's end, definitely by year's end. So if you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Now, as far as Spider-Man No Way Home, this only pertains to international markets, 3 to be specific, and unfortunately for the Philippines and Japan, they won't be seeing the premiere or the actual release of the film in their country until the beginning of January, somewhere around January 7th or 8th as reported. Now, unfortunately for fans in those countries, they have to avoid all social media, basically the entire internet, because the spoilers by then, several weeks after the film's release in the rest of the world, will be basically unavoidable on any platform. That's really, really tough for their fans, but not as tough as not being able to see the movie at all, which is what's happened recently with the Eternals being banned in some countries and basically China for the entire year. As reported this morning, though, by Variety under the headline, Spider-Man No Way Home, likely first Phase 4 Marvel film to hit China, a major win for their fans. And while superhero movies from our part of the world aren't always an immediate and a major hit in China the way they are in some other parts of the world, I would argue Spider-Man is a transcendent icon, even in the Marvel world, much more popular than, say, the rest of the catalog, especially recently. And so this is a huge win for Marvel Studios and Sony, and the box office take, being able to include the Chinese market in that. I'm sure that this is a win-win for everybody, especially the fans in those countries who want to see Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, speaking of Disney and Marvel Studios, this upcoming Friday is their Disney Plus Day, and as I mentioned in the prologue, where last year we didn't know what was coming, we had industry insiders telling us to be very wary. Remember, guys, this was at the end of last year, 2020, where everything had been shut down for COVID. We weren't expecting much. Well, we got an official release from Disney this morning, when to be ready on Friday, and this is what's going down. Quote, and this is according to directly the release. I'm just reading from it. I'll overlay the text here. On Friday, November 12th at 6 a.m. Pacific time, fans can follow along with @Disney Plus on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for first looks, new trailers, exclusive clips, and appearances from Disney Plus creators and stars for the upcoming content from Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographic, and in select international territories, Star. Disney Plus subscribers will also be treated to an exclusive on-platform specials from Pixar Animation Studios premiering at 8 a.m. Pacific Time and from Marvel Studios premiering at 8:45 a.m. Pacific Time, and other surprise sneak peeks. Additional new and beloved fan favorite content will be their Disney Plus streaming debuts on November 12th, including a new documentary titled The Making of Happier, Marvel Assembled, The Making of Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, a docu-special chronicling the creation of the recent Marvel Studios theatrical release, Marvel Studios Legends Hawkeye, an episodic that reveals all of Hawkeye's epic moments from the MCU in preparation for the upcoming Disney Plus original series, then some stuff from Enchanted and some other stuff they're including for Disney Plus. So we're going to get a look at Shang-Chi behind the scenes, the making of. We'll get a look at the Legends release for Hawkeye. We'll also have Marvel Studios on-platform exclusives starting at 8:45 a.m. So if you have Disney Plus, you'll be able to log in 8:45 a.m. It'll be on platform. But before that, at 6 a.m. Pacific time, so if you're Eastern, that's 9 a.m., you go ahead and follow for the stream on their social media platforms. We'll get new looks and trailers there as well. And where it looked like last year they saved Marvel Studios for the end, you saw it listed there in the middle of what's going on. So they could be mixing it in. We'll get new looks for everything. And this is where it gets kind of fun, because what is the everything that you can actually expect from Disney Plus coming up on this Friday? Well, quite a bit. We know that there are several Disney Plus TV shows that have been in production for a while, and while we're going to play the fun game of what new may be coming, let's start with what we know is coming. We're probably going to get a first look and a trailer for Moonknight and She-Hulk. They've been in production for quite a while now, and we expect them to be two of the first shows that get released next year, alongside Ms. Marvel, which they were ready to hype all the way last year, and the rumor was delayed from release this year because of what's going on with post-production and special effects. Speaking of which, we heard just about a month ago with Eternals release, literally the same week the premiere was going on, that they were moving movies back on the slate. It's just because there are so much special effects, interweaving of storylines, characters having to show up, cameos, moving parts. It's actually crazy they can put out this much content. So we expect a trailer for She-Hulk, a trailer for Ms. Marvel, a trailer for Moon Knight, almost absolutely. Now, if we can sort of speculate and get a little excited, maybe a trailer of some kind for Secret Invasion, but there are a lot of productions that have just started for Marvel Studios, which means there's probably not going to be any trailer footage available for them. They may talk about them. Now, speaking of which, if they decide to go with the film updates the way they did last year, and I would suspect that's probably going to be for the on-platform releases, Black Panther has been something that's been in production for quite a while. Even though the update recently was they had to suspend production, there was some filming done. Again, a lot of the films like Thor, Love and Thunder, it's hard to tell just how much filming's done and if they would be ready for a trailer, but keep in mind, these are films that are right around the corner as well. They did just start filming on Guardians of the Galaxy. That was confirmed by James Gunn, but we're talking about days ago, so there isn't any footage or updates for that. More likely the films that are coming soon: Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Thor, Love and Thunder, and Wakanda Forever. Now, as far as new film announcements, new show announcements, there are several we've been reporting on for a while, like an Echo TV show we expect will be announced coming up very soon here on Disney Plus or sometime behind that. But as far as films, there is one in particular that everybody is super hyped for, one that the casting has been probably enumerated by more concept art than any other in the history of the MCU, and I'm of course talking about the Fantastic Four, where the updates from industry insiders remain cryptic, remain small, but we know of all of the unreleased dates that they've confirmed for 2023 and 2024, one of them is indeed the Fantastic Four. And while there's no filming that's been going on at all, man, a casting announcement would just be so good to cap off the entire announcement for Disney Plus Day. I know this is dream territory. Please do not get your hopes up based on what I'm saying here. This is literally just motivated from strictly like, hey, dream scenario. I said during the prologue, best case, worst case. I kept it real when I told you what we're definitely getting, but man, if a boy can dream, could they? Oh man, it would be so nuts. Fantastic Four, let's go. And it's right around the corner, guys. It really is. The time is flying by, literally peeling off the calendar with all this Marvel content. Ton of stuff around the corner. Blade, huge updates I'm expecting for a lot of them, and new announcements. But let me know down in the comments, before we get into complete speculative territory, perhaps in a video later this week, maybe on Thursday, what would you want to see announced? What are you hyped for? Stuff like Nova, stuff like Young Avengers, stuff like Avengers 5. If you could get a dream announcement, what do you think it's going to be? I know the number one comment is going to be that World War Hulk thing that we just reported on literally last week. But guys, again, that is so early in the bag for Marvel Studios, so far down the line. Don't get your hopes up for that. Secret War, and really not even Fantastic Four. But let me know all your thoughts down below. Quickly, let's jump into the giveaway stuff. Still giving away the PlayStation 5 as well as Disney Plus subscriptions while the shows are live. At the end of the year with Hawkeye, we'll also give away some more Eternals tickets this upcoming week. So if you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, because it's truly random. More videos you comment on, better chance you have of winning. Hit the notification bell. I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. You guys know what to do. This is YouTube. You've been on the platform before, presumably. I appreciate you guys checking out the channel for real, though. My name's Michael Roman. You want to connect with me on a different level? I got social media. Instagram, Twitter, I am Fires. Unfortunately, I'm never on Twitter. So come over to the Instagram. Also, you can find me on YouTube, Amazon Music, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, wherever you listen to original music. I go by All Fires. That's why I AKA myself in the beginning of this video. You know, go check it out, including the songs you're hearing in the background of this. I'm just gonna let the track play. Hit the sub button, man. I'll see y'all later.